Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwadash. And I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone and peace and mercy to the elect out there throughout the four corners of the earth who are pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. All right, man, and I'm just gonna get into some prophecy, okay? Because these people in America, all comfortable and everything, prideful as hell too, thinking that that this place America is just gonna be forever. All right, but very very soon, you people are going to be your comfort bubble is going to be popped, abruptly, man, because these other nations are holding joint military exercises, and it's not just no small countries. Two of the next biggest countries on the earth, man, Russia and China. They're constantly doing joint drills, man. As you can see, I got pulled up here on the Google. The first video on YouTube uploaded by DW News says Russia and China end 3-week joint military exercises, and the next one says Russia and China hold joint naval drills for enemy submarines, and next one down it says Russia China joint military exercises off Alaska coast, so right there at America's front door. And then the last one says Russia holds joint military drills with Chinese Navy in Pacific. So look, man. And then there's a article on the next one down. It says that they have a joint exercise in the Sea of Japan. So look, man. These two nations are going to be on the forefront of destroying Babylon the Great. And we know what Babylon the Great is. It's America, man, the great whore. And this is prophecy. And this is what needs to be on the forefront of preaching and teaching. Okay? If you are preaching and teaching the Bible, okay, then you got to prophesy of this. Because the scriptures talk about the other nations coming to destroy Babylon. But when people hear Babylon, man, they think about Babylon from a long time ago. But Babylon, it just stands for confusion. All right? Babylon means confusion. And isn't there a lot of confusion here in America? Now, of course there is. So I'm gonna start with a few scriptures, and then we'll kind of just get rolling. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 1, and it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." See, these words are faithful and true. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." And the definition of incredulity is basically unbelief. So don't let their unbelief trouble you. Don't have their disbelief have you questioning yourself. Because the Lord gave this knowledge and this truth and this spirit unto you to understand, man. If you read the book of Matthew chapter 13 and verse 11, our Lord Yahushai even said that the mysteries are given unto you, but unto them it is not given. All right. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, because a lot of people aren't going to take heed to prophecy. You know, a lot of people don't believe that these other nations are going to destroy America. All right. They think, you know, that America is, you know, is the golden city that's going to forever endure. But in reality, America is just like any other great great empire that's been on the earth. And I'm not saying great as in is good, but I'm saying great as in power wise. All right, they are, you know, they have the most power on the earth. You know, if you take a look at the Roman Empire, shipper, what happened, you know, to the Roman Empire, man? You know, Persian Empire. All right, came to an end. No great country lasts, man. Not until uh uh um not until our Lord Yahushua comes back for the second time, you know, which is going to establish the New Jerusalem. That's going to be the kingdom that endures and lasts forever, and is forever going to rule the earth in righteousness, and there's going to be peace on the earth, and and it's lucky I'm stuttering, man, and righteousness. All right, going into Revelations chapter 19 and verse 10, it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Look, see? So you have to be about prophesying, man. This is for 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter. It says, follow after charity, and desire spiritual gifts, but rather that ye may prophesy. See? I'm going to jump down to verse 5. Actually, I'll start, jump down to verse, actually, I'll just keep going, man. It says, for he that speaketh in an unknown tongue speaketh not unto men, but unto the Most High. For no man understandeth him, howbeit in the spirit he speaketh mysteries. But he that prophesieth speaketh unto men to edification, okay, which means to build up, and exhortation and comfort. He that speaketh in an unknown tongue edifieth himself, but he that prophesieth edifieth the church. You know, builds up the church, man. You know, builds up our people Israel. All right. It says, I would that ye all spake with tongues, but rather that ye prophesied. For greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues, except he interpret, that the church may receive edifying. Alright, so I was basically saying that you go through the scriptures of prophecy, you know, and you speak with tongues to break it down. All right, you know, you will use certain terms and words so that the people can understand. Okay, you know, which is kind of why we say the so-called white man, which is really Esau Edom, but people don't typically know who that is. So then we have to specify by saying the so-called white man, and that's not to say that all white people, all so-called white people are Edomites, but because there are some of our people, you know, who have been mixed with the other nations. Damn, bro, Salakia for my rough speech, man. Salakia. And real quick, I want to get into Jeremiah 50 and 9, because this is a future prophecy. All right, which basically proves that these other nations are going to destroy this place. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. So I have a map pulled up here already. I'll actually open it in a new tab so it's bigger. Yep, there we go. So if you take a look at Russia, okay, it's a north country, man. And Russia is going to be on the forefront, man, of destroying this place. Russia and China. And Russia actually extends right to here on the other side that connects to Alaska right here. All right? See, people think that the U.S. And Russia are far away from each other when really there's actually a picture right on the Alaska. If you go to this Peak Island right here, there's actually a picture, and you can see the island of Russia. All right. So it says back in Jeremiah 50:9, and they shall set themselves in array against her. So they're going to be against America. From thence she shall be taken. And this place is called She because it is the great whore. Just like I have pulled up in this picture right here. All right, but we will come back to that in a second. It says their arrows. Hey, look, man, their arrows, which are the thermonuclear missiles, shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And actually, just to back that up, coming back into 2nd Ezra, going into the 16th chapter. 2nd Ezra 16, outside of verse 1. And it says, woe. And woe means destruction. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. And the strong archer, is going to be those silos, man. And those missiles are going to have the spirit of the Lord to hit their target, which is why it has said in Jeremiah 50:9, it says, none shall return in vain, because they're going to hit their targets, man. All right. Okay, you've seen clips of things that happen throughout the world, and there's a sighting of a chariot that's next to it, because these chariots are going to intervene and guide those missiles, man. All right. It says in verse 8 in 2nd Ezra 16, it says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Look, see, so this place being destroyed with fire is going to be sent from the Lord. And and who may quench it? Who can drive it away? All right. I'm going to jump down to verse 13. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. It says, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? See, and then it goes on into the plagues and such, man. All right, but just to prove, man, that that it's truly the Lord, who works on the minds of the kings. It tells you that in Proverbs. I want to say it's 23 in verse 1 or 24 in verse 1 or verse 2. But the Lord works on the hearts and minds of the kings. Okay, so if there's a country that's going to press the red button, hey, it's going to be because he ordained it. I'm going to jump down. Jeremiah 50 and 13. It says, because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited. Because when this place is bombarded with nukes, and actually in the book of Revelations, it actually says 200,000. That's 200 million. All right. Believe it or not, man, 200 million. And that's why that the scriptures say that the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. That's how great the destruction is gonna be. All right, so you people go ahead and take this lightly as much as you want, man. Just go live it up. But when that time comes, man, the Lord is not going to hear your cries. All right. It says, behold, it says, because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited. Just like how Sodom, and Gomorrah, there is, it's basically a wasteland, and shit can't grow there. That's exactly how this place is going to be. All right. It says, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. And so when it says, and hiss at all her plagues, man, that's like saying, damn, bro, she got messed up. So that's like that hiss, that, all right. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. Look, see, put yourselves against her. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. Look, see, all these nations are going to completely empty the clip on this place. For she hath sinned against Yahweh. All right, and you always see Russia calling out America for the acts that it committed against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. They're always bringing that up, man, saying, didn't y'all put people in slavery and shit? But yet these American ass people think that this place is the most righteous and shit, man. That's why the scriptures say that the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. All right. So I'm going to get into Revelation 17 and verse 16. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. Okay, the 10 horns on the beast. Right here. The 10 horns on the beast, right? Which are, it says the 10 horns represent the common market, or the European Economic Community, the EEC, established in 1958. Today, the EEC is known as the EU, the European Union. All right, which consists of Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, and West Germany. All right. So basically, Okay, it's NATO. But all of these countries, which are quote-unquote allies. Alright, let's go back to the scripture. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." And who is the whore? America. Tells you that in Revelation 17 in the first chapter. It says, "And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters." All right, and take a look at the Statue of Liberty. It sits, on the waters, right? Going back into that verse 16, it says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For the Most High hath put it," Slakia, "for the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth." And what's the top nation that is reigning over the earth right now? America, man. So all the other nations are going to come against this place and destroy it. Alright? Oh, Slovakia, man. I thought I had this capturing the display. So I'm glad I read it off. Let's see, man. Let's see if I can. There we go. So right here, man. So this is that picture that I was going through. Pretty much just gives a good example. All right, and it's a pretty clear pictures. So I had it saved. So it's lucky that I didn't have it pulled up, but now you can use this for reference. All right. So this is the great beast right here, and then this is the great whore. All right. That's lucky for that confusion. I'll put it in the title or description to go to the end of the video for the picture, man. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom.